Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Magic: The Gathering Arena. Playing more Premier Draft. I can't get the words out of my mouth. I'm so used to saying Quick Draft. Premier Draft. Dominaria United. We'll see if my overlay works this time for drafting tips. But as we saw last game, well, I don't know. I was gonna say last draft I did fine. I didn't need the draft thing, and every card I looked at, I was like, yeah, I know how good that is, except for that one green creature that loved elves. I didn't know how good that was. But I didn't really do fine because I only got 2 wins, and that's like the worst. So, we'll just choose to chalk that one up to coincidence. I don't think I was really badly affected in drafting by not having the overlay visible. I mean, honestly, like I should be. I think like a way to improve how I draft would be to diverge more from the like first pick guide and pick cards that are good for the deck I currently have. What is this? Easy pick. Silverback Elder. Why would you pick anything else? Yep. Okay, what signals are we sending left? I mean, not much. They'll just know we took the rare. We're passing some, good green and red uncommons, which is a little disappointing because we are trying to play green, but we'll see. Also a red-green land. Extinguish the Light is maybe actually the best card, the first card anyone's going to pick, which is nice. It puts the potential red-green drafters a little further away from me. For what it's worth, the overlay is working. It's telling me how good it thinks cards are, but like I said, it would probably do me good to pay less attention to that. Excuse me, just finished eating, so I'm like, I don't know, always a lot more clearing your throat after you eat, right? Because there's all the dang food and, I don't know, bodily fluids. Reinforcements are okay. Electrostatic Infantry is good. Stall for Time's good. Necromass is good. Wouldn't mind just taking a Vine Shaper Prodigy to try and stake a claim on green here. It's not the best card here. Maybe. There's so much good red. I'm a little worried that, like, even if I take a red card, the guy to the left of me has gotten past good red cards twice in a row now, even if I take a red card. Like, maybe I should just not do that? I think I'm just going to take the only green card here and try it. I mean, there is another green card, but it's not very good. Try to stake a claim on green for now, rather than grabbing Talus Lookout, which could be good, but we don't know yet. Wrath is very strong. I think that's worth picking up here. See where we wind up. Slimefoot Survey is a bad card, but I've recently come to realize that in some decks it can still be good. Like, it just looks awful. 5 mana ramp 2. Why do you need to ramp 2 when you're at 5? But A, if you're playing a big top heavy deck, and B, if you're playing domain cards, this just picks up whatever colors you're missing. So anyway, I'll take the Wrath for now. We'll see. There's not anything really astounding that I'm missing in green here. Tear Asunder, very good. Seems like the winner, I guess. Happy to see this is still here. It suggests green might still be playable. Packs 2 and 3 were not that encouraging for green. Oh, here's the... There you go. It's rated 1.0. I told you it wasn't worth playing. I mean, the Tortoise is not as bad as I once thought. In, green decks, it enlists quite a lot. Impulse could be playable if we thought we should be in blue. There's still the Slimefoot Survey. I think I'll just take another creature that's in green, though. Phalanx is very good. I don't know. It doesn't look like Wrath is going to be that playable. Just grabbed it in case things turned out that way. Magnial Sentry's okay, but I'll take the land. Shall Acolyte going this late? Vine Wall is good, but I don't know if it's quite what I would want. And Shalai's Acolyte is very good. I don't know. Drawbridge? I think Broken Wings is supposed to be, like, it is a good card. I just kind of hate taking it. But not for any good reason. What is this? 2-mana Goblin Lord? Oh, yeah, very bad. I'll sideboard Broken Wings for now. Could have taken the Drawbridge to try to stay open to, oh, look at this. All the good green stuff wheeled from this pack, or most of it. There was another good green uncommon. I don't recall exactly what it was. The red-green land is also pretty reasonable. Maybe more reasonable. Yeah. Let's take the land. None of this red is all that good. I'm going to take the Bog Badger. It's a kind of surprisingly good finisher if you have a big green board. You can just give it all menace and a bunch of it gets in. I'm supposed to take Gaia's Might. If I want Slimefoot Survey, I'll be offered another one probably. Mana Worker probably. See? It would be nice to like be able to grab some white and some blue, wouldn't it? And fix up my domain. Not that I need any yet. Squee is a strong card. I don't know how well it fits in this hand, but Mossbeard Ancient, in this deck rather. Mossbeard Ancient is quite strong as a green, you know, not exactly win condition, but it certainly stabilizes you. Yeah, excuse me, I'll take it. Mono green today so far. I've picked up a couple of cards in other colors, but it just looks like green is the place to be. What the heck is this? 2-mana Love's Artifact cards. Alright, whatever. Tail Swipe's great. Urborg Repossession is also great. The green-blue land is pretty great, but I think I'm not getting enough playable spells, right? I only got 8 in the last... I guess that's or 7 in the first pack. So, anyway, removal is great. Tail Swipe works pretty well for green creatures. I'll take it. We'll see if... This won't wheel. The land probably won't wheel. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Colossal Growth on the next go. Weatherseed Treaty should be pretty bananas. Everything else kind of stinks. I mean, I guess I don't have that many domain payoffs yet, but it's still a decent card. Sprouting Goblin, maybe? We've seen a lot of red cards. Red-green could be the place to be, and this is a great red-green card. Juniper Order Rootweaver, green-white. I mean, I don't think we really have... Oh, I guess there is... Hang on. There's the Rootwalla, huh? That's probably... I mean, the Sprouting Goblin is a better card. But I think this is pretty good for a mainly green deck that has some reason to get domain stuff. Mono green domain. I don't know. We don't have much domain yet, so that remains to be seen. Tail Swipe's great. Zar Ojanen loves domain, and oh man. And we already have one Radiant Grove, right? So this is not as hard to cast as it might be. Guy's Might's okay. I'm just going to take another Tail Swipe, I think. Who knows? Zar Ojanen might wheel. I don't think anybody in this pool wants him. And if he doesn't, that's fine. I'm still happy to have gotten some removal. It's looking like Raph is probably not going to get played. Linebreaker Baloth is great. Worm and Tortoise are okay. I don't want to grab too many huge cards, which is currently what I'm doing. Let's just grab a Scryland. Relic, maybe, actually? Fixing and ramp. I don't need the fixing at the moment. But the ramp would be nice. Grab another green-white land. I think that's enough to run Shalai's Acolyte, which I'd like to do. Alright, now we have a break while High Mike tokes his way through all these packs. So I think Raph can probably go. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's good enough to just run it. Like, I have a couple sources of fixing. Yeah, I can probably just run a Raph. Why not? Vine Shaper Prodigy wants me to have blue as well. Sure. Gardener's fine. So I don't currently have very much that cares about domain, right? Like, Slimefoot Survey activates and cares about domain, but it's not that good. Colossal Growth. I don't think that's what this deck is trying to do, but I also don't need a second Broken Wings. And it's not bad as a combat trick. You know, it's not bad. Snare Spinner is probably fine. Wouldn't mind some more 2-drops. And I don't have much that deals with flyers right now, except for 3 Broken Wings. Or 2, I didn't take the other one, that's right. Now, I think I have something around here that wants red. Maybe not. I guess not. So, I mean, this land is not that important, but it's still, I think, perfectly fine to have as just like a domain activator. This is fine as well. Awful. Joda's Codex, there's a domain payoff. Not really missing out on anything good either. The deck is very slow, so I really welcome some 2 and 3 drops, or I'll just take Niall. Okay, yeah, sure. It's going to be maybe a little bit of work to get some blue in the deck, but I'll see what I can do. Plaza of Heroes. Tap for colorless. I mean, this is bad, but it might actually be playable in this deck. What about a blue-black land? That doesn't seem very good. I'm kind of like, yeah. It helps with Raph. It helps with Niall, the 2 cards I have trouble splashing. It doesn't take up space in the deck. I think I want this Plaza of Heroes. Weird. Another Codex might be a bit much, but what else am I taking? Oh, Vine Wall, obviously. Okay. I think 2 Codices is a bit ambitious, but Vine Wall should be great. It's a 2-drop that draws a land. And like, okay, it's not going to do a ton on the board, but it'll block those 1/1s. Queen all in all, I have very few tokens. I'd rather have the Root Walla or an Idyllic Beachfront, I think. I really could use like some more 2-drops, but like I have a ton of playables as well. Yeah, I'll just take a Root Walla. It could very well be wrong. Mossbeard Ancient again is great, although a little heavy. Maybe I'm just supposed to take the Gardener. No, I don't know. Giant stabilizing cards are pretty cool. I'll take as many of them as you'll give me. Well, I mean, there is a limit, but I'm not at it yet. I should have taken the land. Oh well, Root Walls is still good. Another Mossbeard Ancient. That actually might be too many. I think maybe the Hexbane Tortoise could be better. No, I just can't believe it. I can't do it, guys. I'm taking the big old honkin' tree. I don't know. This all sucks. Colossal Growth is a fine card, but I don't want it at all. I already have one meteorite in the sideboard. 2 meteorites in the sideboard. I really don't need 3. But on the other hand, like, it's not a terrible card. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, like, Inscribed Tablet is not that bad either. But yeah, I have enough tortoises, actually. Give me the tablet. You never know. A 4-drop is possibly reasonable to smooth out the curve a little bit. Give me that pack. There's only 2 cards in it. Just pick your favorite. Give it to me. All right, thank you for this piece of junk. So, we don't have to make that many cuts. How am I doing on instants and sorceries here? Very few. Okay, I should probably just cut Wrath. And then probably also the Plaza of Heroes, right? Since it's just like a worse island, basically. Because all it really does is help with Niall at this point. Why is it giving me 4 islands? That seems like so many. Don't I just have 1 blue card? I mean, a minute ago I had more of them. You know, I can cut the Snare Spinner to just like run Root Walls as my 2-drops, basically. I think I want to keep all the rest of this. Obviously, I should cut something. But, like, I think 2 islands is plenty. Given that I have the Relic of Legends and a Gardener and a Weatherseed Treaty and a Slimefoot Survey. And a Vine Wall. And a tablet? Maybe what I don't need is a tablet. But I kind of do. And I need a swamp. 1 is fine. Because it's really like, yes, you can use it to kick Terrace under, but it's mostly there to just like pick up with Weatherseed Treaty or something to improve my domain. I need a way to get to domain of 5 for Niall. I don't have to do it very reliably, but I would like a way to do it. The red-green land, I mean, yeah, it's my mountain for domain. Why did it put 4 islands in again? Okay, what else could I put in the deck if I wanted to? There's the Bog Badger. I really don't think I need that. A bunch of meteorites. Mana Workers. It doesn't give me the mana in the way that I want. I could try to, like, I could take out Slimefoot Survey. It's not a very good card, but, you know. I need triple green. I need a bunch of other colors. This would be a nice way once I get to 5 to, like, help me actually get the colors I need. This relic is basically just a mana rock. I can't imagine I'm using it to tap Niall, except, like, I don't know. I guess it could happen, but it seems unlikely. Not going to happen very often. So cut 2 islands. Why am I running 3 planes as well? Just like, even one of those is probably enough, right? I want tons and tons of... Well, I don't know. You don't need tons of green, right? Like 9 sources of one color is generally enough. Let's throw in a mountain for weather seed treaty purposes again. Now this is 10 green sources already. Maybe that's why I was running so many islands and plains. It's like you have 10 green sources and you don't need anything else but white and blue. Yeah, that's fair actually. So 10... Sure, let's put in a second plains and a third island. Why not? Five, 7, 14, 17, which I think is right. We don't need to run 18 lands here, I don't think. Not with the Gardener and Niall. I wonder if the Hexbane Tortoise doesn't really need to exist. I don't need the Enlist that badly. But a 3-mana 3/2 with Ward 2 is still kind of nice. Like, I don't see myself doing that much attacking out and smashing to kill them. But I guess sometimes I will. Five life is so much. I mean, I could cut the bark weave, but I think a 4-mana card is pretty cool. Yeah, this inscribed tablet is what I keep looking at and being, you know, do I really need this? But I kind of think I do. I'm gonna cut a tortoise, I think. Yeah. Okay. Could I even, like, maybe cut one of these forests? I don't know. I think 10 is actually... I mean, it's more than you, generally speaking, need, but... I think I need more than you generally need. My whole deck is green with just splashes of everything else. It would be a disaster to have an opening hand with no forests in it. Okay. Let's give this a try. Kind of a weird one. I guess I could have cut Shalai's Acolyte instead. Oh, by the way, let's run better lands. I've forgotten that quite a lot in the last few drafts. Not today. So give me back 2 plains, please. And that's interesting. That's kind of cute. Give me 3 islands. There was one around here I liked somewhere. Oh, what is this one from? I remember this one for some reason. I think this is the island that was in vogue when I created the account. This is Crimson Vow, I think. Kamigawa? We could run Kamigawa Islands. Oh, this was that Norse themed set, right? I don't know, this one's kind of cute. Hey, wait a minute, I still have all the other islands. I thought I cut those. I'll take this guy. Sure. I already have a good swamp, I already have a good mountain. Give me some good forests, please. 7 of them. Okay, let's try again. So our goal is to like make it to the late game where we can start resolving, you know, Silverback Elder and Mossbeard Ancient, and then just play Joda's Codex until we have enough big creatures to kill them. Also Sunbathing Rootwalla. So like Domain and Niall is kind of a secondary way to win. It doesn't win the game, but it draws you enough cards that you might as well, and then it makes the Rootwallas great. Vince Helsing. Not Helsing. Helsing. This is fine. I have a 2 and a 3. Sign me up. Oof. What a nice draw. I have white now. And then my only white card right after that. Very, very lovely. guess after this I need blue. Look at this domain deck go, huh? Yeah, so this is the one that is better during your main phase, but I don't care very much about that creature. So this actually has to grab blue, actually. Well, okay, you grab more green, but I don't need that. I can't grab red. No, I did. I put it in a normal mountain. That's right. Anyway, blue is what I want because of Niall, right? I guess I could take mountain just because it's hard to find that mountain again. And if I get Niall, I'll want to have the mountain, but not as much as I'll want to have an island. On the other hand, I already have Codex. So maybe filling out my domain with the card that's harder to draw is the way to go. And if I get Niall, like, oh well. No, I just have no use for red mana except basically Niall and discounting the Codex. So I think I should take the island. You know, if I draw an island now, then sure, I'll wish I had taken the mountain. But that's not super likely, of course. Hey, look at me! What a player! It is a tap land, so I guess I don't play it now. I get out the Codex, and then sadly, I don't have the mana to activate the Codex. But I think it is worth playing it, and then next turn I can get the mountain online to get it activated for free. Yeah, I forgot this is right. So there's actually like 2 red sources in the deck and 3 blue sources. So I think it was pretty reasonable to grab the island. Because while mountain helps more with domain, the island helps more with the... You know, I have a few cards that want me to have blue mana. Ooh, this is a very bad turn to have played that, sir. So, the Rootwalla, I guess. And I just want to play like tail swipe and draw. And then pump the Rootwalla, I guess. Kind of funny, right? And so I'm attacking for 8 here. I could attack for 13, but I think that's pretty reckless. I'd rather keep the 4 mana open so that if they try to kill Rootwalla, I can pump it in response. Okay. Doesn't have reach, does it? No, it has trample, though. Okay, so I missed 5 damage. I don't think that's a big concern. So we attack with the Rootwalla and then probably kick Shalai's Acolyte when they don't block. This is a 7/7. They can't really do anything about it. Okay. Well, I guess that basically takes my whole turn away from me, so maybe I shouldn't have attacked. But killing their creature for free is still nice, I guess. Actually, I think that was bad. I don't think I should have done that. But I have a flying 5/6 coming. Yeah. So you can kill it now. Good work. You're a genius. I'm an idiot. But I'm still, like, dominating right now. Oh, this scries and this scries. I was like, why are they scrying before and after? That's weird. Huh, look at that. Okay, so I have up to 8 mana, right? So I'll just resolve a Mossbeard Ancient. and attack for 1. This is Enlist. I keep thinking it's Reach. There's the 4 mana 4/4 with Reach. This one has Enlist. Doesn't have Reach. That's pretty good. So what do I have here? 5, 9 mana. This is 5, so I could cast it together with the Enlist dude. I'll swing with the 7/7 here. Could swing with both. I don't think they can really afford to just block the 1/1, right? So I think this is basically 1 free damage. Okay. I don't have any tricks, but I didn't really need the 1/1. Nice. Very good. This resolves. And this resolves. Okay, so the attack with the 1/1 is a little greedy, but I don't really mind. The attack with the 7/7 I think is like mandatory and, you know, unlucky that it died, but also not that big a deal really. Let's... I mean, it doesn't matter. This is leaving open plenty of green, right? Can't counter this. Let's just gain life. I could put lands into play. I do have... Yeah, actually, you know what? Give me the... No, I want the life. I have plenty of draw. I don't... And plenty of mana. Like... I don't need to get too greedy on that. Okay. So they have 6 mana. They could use that to kill both of these if they wanted. I guess I probably should have resolved this first. I can't imagine this matters. Oh, they're going to choose X as 5, aren't they? And they're going to get to keep the Jin. I don't like that. So I could, like, play the Mossbeard Ancient. I think I should, in fact. I'll play it now. Now, while it's still getting the effect of the Silverback Elder. And then it stays on board when they... Oh, no, because they can... No, hang on. They can exile this. This can flicker, but only if they cast an instant or sorcery. So they're going to have to cast an instant or sorcery and then also have... Oh my god. How did I miss this? It's a good thing I cast a creature, huh? I forgot that was an option. Oh man, what a player I am, huh? Because if all my creatures had been smaller than 6, I don't think I would have thought to even try playing one of them. I should have looked at the Elder and reminded myself what else it can do. Because usually you just want the land or even more often the life. Well, that game was disgusting. I would like 6 more games like that, please. Opponent did some cool stuff, but they're no match for just like endless waves of bigger and bigger green dudes. Great. Fine. I have a 2 and a 3. I might choose not to play the 2 on 2. Because I do actually have the island to kick it. Oh my god. The defender deck. Ugh. Okay, I mean, well, at least they don't have a coral colony, right? This is not an artifact. Oh, it is an artifact. I could just blow this up. The fewer defenders they have and the less ability they have to attack me, the happier I am. So go to hell. And now I have a convenient excuse to kick this. Ooh, stuck on 2 lands. You love to see it. I don't really need this, I don't think. I'd rather turn off their lifelink and keep myself from losing life. They're not going to be running, like, black and greens. They don't have Herbal Repossession, probably. So I'm not too worried about them picking this back up. Great. Yep, very great. What the hell are you? Okay, weird. I thought this would be a defender's deck, and I guess it is, but they just also have some random junk in there? I mean, I guess I'll put this down, even though I don't currently have any creatures to cast with it. There's some argument like, what if you hung on to it for later, right? But I think it would be nice to have this. You know, if they can kill it. Okay, they do have green, by the way, so I think they do have Herbal Repossession, because the defender's deck is mostly Esper, and black has Repossession in it. Yeah, see. So I think they are going to be able to get this back. Both of these probably. Oh no, I exiled this one. Right. Hey, it's Niall. Okay, what a card. What an insane top deck. I'll take the land, please. It's just a forest, oh well. Alright. There's a bunch of walls. You might have guessed that that would be happening. I certainly did. It's not like the win condition walls, though. Like Blight Pile, yes, eventually it can kill you. But it's going to take a while. So play this before I attack, so that I get Niall, potentially some more domain from the Silverback Elder. Ouch. These are both pretty cool. Let's take black, I guess. Sadly, that means the mountain is on the bottom. But I'm still happy to take more lands. I could be working on life, but I don't think that's that big a deal. Comes in tapped anyway, right? So I might as well grab this one. So they're going to be pinging me for like 4 every turn, which is a lot, but I can gain a lot of life. I don't mind if they want to trade something with the 7/7. I have more. And I do want to pressure them some. Okay. Hand is empty, so I get to kill whichever one I want. Pretty sure I want to kill the 4/6. It means they're gaining more life, I guess. This one. And now Niall's a draw engine. And I can stop putting lands on top of Silverback Elder. Or drawing. Choosing to put lands into play. I can start gaining life instead. Shalai's Acolyte is insane, I think. Tailswipe is also good, but there's no specific creature I really need to kill. Like, the Blight Pile is what's trying to kill me, but I don't really care about it. So how much mana do I have? 4, 6, 9, 10? This is 7 and this is 3? Seems good. Give me that life, please. More life, please. Okay, there's the card I would, like, want to tail swipe. I was a little scared about that, because my deck is very small. Oh, yeah, no problem. Just always have it. Never didn't. Doing this main phase, pre-combat, so that I can get in 1 extra damage out of it as well. Oh, I won't. Oh, yeah, it's still going to resolve, because it still has a valid target. I mean, this is just going to get blocked by the 3/2. So I could attack with the 7/7 as well, and just enlist here? Enlist the Elder instead of enlisting the Ancient? I think that's right. I don't mind attacking with this. Sure. Codex? No. Root Wallas are insane. I think the Linebreaker Baloth is even more insane, though. Because it's, like, unblockable. And can be quite large. I'll gain life again, please. Yeah, I mean, that's lethal, right? Pretty exciting stuff. When the deck gets to do what it wants, it is good. We hope that we can continue to get it to do what it wants. Zhang Yang Zhao. That looks like a real name. This is a horrible hand. This is a bad hand. But at least with Tablet, I can dig for another land. I hate this, though. Ugh. I'm gonna put back the Acolyte. Like, Mulligan to 5 is just too dangerous. I don't think I can do it. And And this hand at least can maybe do something in the early game. I have a 2 and a 3 and some removal to let me like stabilize. I probably should have kept Shali's Acolyte. I don't know. What the hell? This... Put it into your hand. Well, I choose this one. And I look like I'm losing. I mean, I need to draw very well for a while. Just hit land, 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 and then I'll be okay. That's a pretty good land to hit. I mean, I don't have any domain payoff for it right now, so in some sense a forest would be better, letting me play the tortoise, but this is a fine creature to have right now anyway. Oh no, it's bigger! Yeah, go ahead. I guess there's not much use tail swiping anything right now. Even if I pump something, it's going to not be big enough to trade effectively. But we are drawing like a champ after keeping that one lander. Sure. Yep. Do I let him hit me for 5? I think I should block the 3/3, right? Like, I'd like to keep this, but you can't have everything. Tail swipe is a fight, right? Yeah. Just double checking in case I was grossly misplaying, which I usually am. Okay, a relic. I mean, it's not what I wanted. But it does work. Kill off the flyer before it can kill me. Might as well attack. I doubt I'm blocking. Oh, opponent got stuck on even fewer lands than I did, huh? This thing has not been as bad as I expected it to be. Attack bluffing the pump? I don't think so. I don't want to let them attack into me with the Root Walla. I guess they're going to do that anyway, right? Oh. That's interesting. I mean, I could pump this and, like, kill their Root Walla for free. Or I could just let it die and get a Baloth on board. Do I need to worry about card advantage more or tempo? I think tempo, right? So I'm going to get the Baloth on board. Didn't really expect that trade. Okay, well, at least it's not my 7/7. And they're out of creatures to play. Okay, well, here's another one of these, I guess. Here's hoping they don't notice I have 4 mana open and they try to remove it somehow. And I can respond by giving it +3/+3. I have green, white, and red, and that's it. Yeah. Alright, I don't mind us slowing down for a bit. I would hate a counterspell here, but this does not look like a counterspell mana base. And I don't really have much choice but to play it. I guess I attack first, right? Get in for 2. Okay. I have 2 more of those in the deck. I just have to get to something good. Problem is, opponent still has 4 cards. Alright. Well, I could pump it twice. Hit for 10? I kind of think that's better than saving this. Oh, you can only activate it once, right. So I get to use it and save it. Great. This is not great. Could I need more than 8 mana next turn? And also not be able to play this land? I think the answer is no. It's a good draw. They get some damage and some chumpers. I would say it's quite good, in fact. Well, it might not have been a draw. Maybe they had it all the time and just didn't have a chance to play it. No attacks, I don't think. I need to be able to block a 1/1. Well, if I attack, I'm killing a 1/1 anyway, right? Probably. Yeah, I guess so. We in trouble here. I wonder if I could have, like, the turn that I traded the, what the hell? The turn that I traded my Root Wallet instead of pumping it, turned out I didn't need tempo as much as I needed card advantage. Having another Root Wallet still on the board would be pretty nice. I don't know, I'm pretty dead now. It's, you know, I've drawn like 5 lands in a row or something. I'm not sure exactly how many, but it's been a lot. So, you know, how much can I blame my own decision making? It's hard to say. At the time, it seemed like they were pressuring me pretty well. Okay. Well, see you later, I guess. So how many lands did I end up drawing that game? I just want to complain for a bit. Bear with me. So I have 10 lands in sight right now, right? Did I do anything to influence my draws? Well, Inscribed Tablet picked up a land. So really, I drew like 9 lands out of 17 cards rather than 10 lands out of 18. So 9 lands out of 17. I mean, it's more than half, but it's not way more than half. I guess the thing is that I kept a 1-land hand and I still drew more than half lands, which is a little bit shocking, but it's also kind of what you want when you keep a 1-lander. I was begging for lands for several turns in a row and I was hitting them, so can't be too mad about the fact that I kept getting them after that. Oh, this opponent does not wish to be resuscitated. This is pretty cool. I have a Root Walla and nothing else, but, you know, at least I have some mana. A little weird to draw both red sources in the opening hand, but not too remarkable either way. Well, it's remarkable. I have remarked upon it, but I don't think it's especially good or especially bad. Obviously, it would be nice to have drawn some other colors. I don't have any blue source, so I'm just going to throw down a 2/2. This is Boros so far, at least, so we want to contest the board where we can. I don't think double blocking is good, because I don't have anything better to do with my mana than pump the Root Walla anyway, so I don't want to let them choose which of those they trade with. This is nice. No attacks. Okay. The Codex is something, Shalai's Acolyte is something, the Relic is something. Because it might let me play the Mossbeard Ancient next turn. This thing could be huge, right? Also, playing nothing for Root Walla is also kind of something. But this being a 5/5, I'm not even sure how good that is. I mean, this threatens to become, like, very large. Right? They pump it to be a 4/5, and they give it could be like an 8/5. It's kind of a problem. I guess I just have to let it in once and try to play... I don't know. Try to play a big Shalai's Acolyte or something? They don't necessarily want to actually spend 5 mana pumping that. I assume they don't. But they still get in for a big attack even if they don't pump it. Okay. Well... 4/5 still doesn't really block, huh? But I need more creatures around, I think. This is so bad. This is not sorcery speed. It can be played at instant speed. I'm almost dead. I mean, if I can get an untapped land and resolve a 7/7, that should help a lot, but maybe not enough. Oh, thank God. Maria's Outrider? No, another Warbrute. Well, with 6 mana, I want to play the Root Walla and hold up activations on them, I guess. This as a 7 mana flyer would be very nice to have. Yeah, hit me again. Could be for as much as 5. If they do nothing else this turn. They could activate this guy. Okay, that's probably alright. Sort of. There's the untapped land. I really want a giant flyer right now. Okay, GG, I guess. I think they could be making, yeah, more attacks than that. Should attack with the Baloth, I think, no? Attacking with these guys is less good. Oh, they're tramplers. Maybe it's not less good. They have 4 mana, so they can't use this, but they can use that, so that's 4 damage. I need to only take 3 on the ground. That's 1. That's 4. So, GG. I don't know, I guess I shouldn't have said good game in case they somehow missed lethal here. But this attack looked like someone who was planning lethal. I thought attack with the Baloth enlisting because it could kill my Baloth for free, and I could only block with the Baloth, and I have to block with the Baloth. But, no, they're right to attack with the Tramplers. As always, I'm too focused on the board. And not focused enough on life totals. Not that I could have played differently there, just like I could have done a better job of recognizing what my opponent was about to do in the analysis. Well, a good hand that didn't really draw any win conditions and got out aggroed. Sad. This is dangerous because I don't have much early plays, but I do have, like, I don't know. I'm keeping. It's probably bad. Red, black. And green and everything. Good to know. I could kill that. You know what? I'm not going to have the black mana anytime soon. They're not going to have any artifacts anytime soon. I don't want you getting whatever you're getting out of this. You know, if they need the mana fixing, now they can't have it. Take that. Just need like 1 more mana for Niall, and then 1 more mana after that, and we're looking pretty good, but that's obviously a lot to ask for. Very funny. Well, it's not too bad. Swamp? I won Swamp? Do you think I could draw it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This blocks the 3/2 and is a source of life gain. If I were really, really greedy, I could try blocking the 6/6. But if they have any pump, I just instantly lose the game. Also, if they remove it, I instantly lose the game. Like, this is not great. The fact that they're looking at that. On the other hand, if they had removal that would work, I think they would have used it. Oh, you can enlist that, huh? And attack for 9. Okay, no blocks. You got me. Maria's Outrider for 3? No. What the hell is this? When it enters the battlefield or attacks, put a land from a graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, so and then they have all these ways to discard lands and draw or do something else cool. Okay. Well, we only have to survive a little while longer, right? don't really want to attack with this, I feel like. I mean, it's a great card, obviously. So good. Oh, what are these colors called? Red, green, and black. Jund, of course. One of the first 3 color names that I learned. And I'm just always forgetting it now because I spent so much effort trying to remember the other ones. They didn't have removal last turn, probably. So we can hope they don't have it now. If this deck had been a little bit less aggressive, this would be a great hand. We're doing everything the deck wants to do. I'm just like, don't have any life. I guess they do have a combat trick, but in that case I can't really let them hit me. So I have to trade off the silverback here. Blocking the 5-4 and hoping it works out. It won't, but I think I have to try. I don't know, maybe I could have let it hit me for 5? That's probably better, actually. Yeah, this is... Well, it was going to put me at 1 if I hadn't blocked. Then I could be... But I think it was wrong to block, because the silverback is gaining me life anyway, and you have to assume they have a trick. So it's... like, I don't know. I think that was clearly a bad block. Didn't think it through long enough, and now I'm dead. Right? I mean, no. I'm not. I can play this and Niall. Play this first, just so it leaves open the right mana. I don't know. I assume it was leaving it right before, but it's harder for me to see. Two wins! 2 wins with this deck, huh? I mean, yeah. It's very slow. I needed Root Wallace more often, I feel like. That's why there were 3 of them in the deck. Yeah, see, I should have just let this in before. Then I'd still have a 5-7 on board, but I don't know. I'd be pretty close to dead. Oh, they're even getting 1/1s. Boo. Yeah, there's just no hope. Even a 5-6 flyer doesn't do anything here. Mossbeard Ancient actually would have been hope, but I couldn't play that. I think we're dead on board here. Yeah, just attack with all is lethal. Well, a disappointing finish for sure. I'd like to go play those first 2 games a few more times. Oh, it even gets indestructible or something? They're gonna discard a land? Yeah, nice. So, like, Slimefoot Survey seems like a weak point in the deck. I thought it might be good. It turned out it kind of wasn't. I could have thrown in, like, a combat trick or a snare spinner instead. Or another 3-2. I think those all would have been sort of reasonable. Meteorite would not have been reasonable. I think, like, I don't know. This card makes some sense, right? We want to pick up our weird land colors, make sure we have enough green for everything, make sure we can get to 7. But it just didn't really pan out. Oh well. it say blue, by the way? What am I running that's blue? Oh, Niall, right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.